humble like this kid. Be like this child. You see, this was startling teaching. This was crazy talk from Jesus. To pull a kid up in this day was absolutely out of line in culture, because children were seen and not heard, and children were completely irrelevant in culture, and they weren't even considered to be part of the community in Jewish culture until they were 12. And of course, in Roman culture, you could take your child and leave them outside in the wilderness to be eaten by wolves or lions or bears or anything. Children were irrelevant in this culture. And all of a sudden, Jesus says, hey, listen, when you want to be great, do this. Become like this. For a rabbi like Jesus, for a teacher like Jesus to say, become like a child, was crazy talk to these people. People were going, what can this snot nose, messy hair, one pant leg up, one pant leg down, you know how kids dress today. They're going, what can this kid teach me about life? What can this kid show me about life? And Jesus says, a whole bunch. A whole bunch. Jesus shifts the paradigm altogether. He says, listen, he wasn't talking about becoming like this kid, like you go be silly now, or you go play video games all day, or be goofy all day long. He wasn't saying sit around and do nothing, let everybody take care of the whole world around you. He wasn't saying that at all. He was saying to have a childlike faith, not a childish faith. He says, until you get the difference down, until you become like a child, you will never be great. You see, friends, listen why. He was dealing with pride. He was dealing with arrogance. He was dealing with matters of the heart. He was trying to reshape our hearts so that greatness could flow out of our hearts. He was saying that children understand what it means to obey. Children should understand what it means to be humble. Children should understand what it means to serve their fathers and their mothers. Children should understand these things. Children should learn. Children should grow. And what he was saying is, there's a whole bunch of us, we get to a certain stage in life, we get to a certain age in life. Some of it's 50 and some of us is like at 30, some of us like we're 22 and we know it all and we think we don't have to grow anymore. We don't think we have to change anymore. We don't think we have to learn anymore. We don't think we have to take next steps anymore. And Jesus goes, you're crazy. You will never become great in the eyes of God if you think you've arrived, if you think you know it all, because he says you got to become like this. You got to be humble and learn like this and be teachable like this and submit to your heavenly Father. He says if you want to be great, you got to be like a kid who listens for the voice of their father and then obeys it. Then obeys it. And some of you are going, I wish my kid would obey me like that. Well, that's your issue. But God created children to obey their parents, to listen for their parents' voice. He's saying for you and for me, if we want to get this thing right, we got to drop the pride, we got to drop the arrogance, and we got to figure out how to become humble in our heart so that we grow and that we take our next steps. Children reflect their parents. Children love freely. Children love openly. Children love generously. Children learn to humbly serve their family. That's the way God designed it to be, at least. And Jesus says, if you want to become great, you have to become like one of these. Stop thinking you know it all. Stop thinking you've arrived. Stop thinking things are below you or beneath you. He wants to humble us.